Hey, thanks for joining me. So we just got the Pokemon Direct video and people are saying that we got 20 minutes of mobile game ads just so we could see Mega Dragonite. And the design for Mega Dragonite, ooh Nelly, what is going on? So I don't like being negative. I don't like saying negative stuff. I don't like sort of fueling negativity and fanning the flames on that. But what? I'm sorry, I'm trying not to cuss here. So I am a fan of Pokemon. I enjoy the games. Some of them I don't like that much, and that's okay. If you are a fan of a game series, a TV show, a movie, if you are a fan of media, you are allowed to complain about it. You are allowed to voice your thoughts when the series does something that you don't really enjoy, that you don't like, that you don't think is good. In general, I think Pokemon designs are pretty good. There are some that are just awesome and some Pokemon that I like just because they look cool, and then I end up not caring about the stats because they look awesome. What on God's green earth happened with Mega Dragonite? So this is a bad sign because now I'm worried the rest of the Mega designs for this upcoming Legend ZA are going to be this bad. And so when it comes to character design, I'm very I have high expectations. I strongly enjoy character design. I adore creature design. Over the past few years, I've mostly been designing horrible horror creatures, you know, these sort of abominations, but there is always internal logic. It doesn't matter if it's a creature like The Thing. There's always internal logic that you have to consider when coming up with a creature design. You have to consider how does this function mechanically, logically, why does this exist? Why does this creature possess these physical traits, these physical features? And when I look at Mega Dragonite, I see a complete and utter lack of consideration for the internal logic. The trailer seemed to be extremely proud of, oh look, there are features from Dragonair, and the features from Dragonair now appear on Dragonite. So you have the orb on the tail and the wings on the head. Here's the problem with the wings on the head. On Dragonair, they're not wings. They're just little features. They make the creature have some discernible physical trait that's identifiable. With Mega Dragonite, so you're telling me that the lift of this creature comes from wings on its head. Logically, anatomically, where are the tuberosities on the bones of the creatures onto which the muscles would attach that would allow the wings to function? You're telling me that there are now tuberosities and muscles and tendons and joints in this creature's head that allow those wings to provide lift, to articulate. You may think this is nitpicking. Maybe it is. But when it comes to creature design, you don't just make any nonsense. That's what AI does. AI makes any nonsense. If this is a human-considered design, I'm very disappointed as an artist. I'm not approaching this necessarily just as a fan of the series. I'm approaching this as a creature designer, a character designer, and someone who studies anatomy. And this is very disappointing because it's stupid. This is a stupid design that makes no sense. Any other Pokemon design, no matter how absurd, no matter how ridiculous, there is still internal logic. You can look at that creature and you can say, okay, but it does make sense, there's a theme here. With Mega Dragonite, it seems like the only theme is take Dragonite and give him Dragonair features at all costs. It's very disappointing, and the reason this irritates me is because the rest of the designs for the Mega Pokemon in Legend ZA, there's a very strong chance that they will follow this design philosophy where there is no consideration for internal logic. It's a stupid design. I don't like it at all. That's just me approaching this as a character designer, a creature designer. But what are your thoughts on this? I'm interested in hearing your thoughts. If you like the design, that's totally fine. You're allowed to like the design. And if you like the design, I would like to hear from you in the comments. You can tell me why you like the design and you think it's good. Maybe you can change my mind and maybe the design will grow on me. But as it stands, as a character designer, I don't like this at all. Okay, I got to get back to work. I think I'm gonna go after I finish work on the property here. I'm gonna drive up into the high country, find some spot somewhere in the Sierra Nevadas and camp out. I've got my tent and my sleeping bag, so I'll just hang out under the stars tonight in the mountains. Okay, and hopefully a cougar doesn't get me. See ya.